Alright guys, what you see here is some different fish food sizes. Gonna have a little fun with this video. We got the 2 mil, the 3 mil, the 6 mil, and then the 10 mil. And the reason I'm doing this, I just wanted to show you guys different sizes of fish food, how it compared to the size of my fish. A couple people were asking about the size of the fish. You know, and I understand with the videos, it is hard to tell sometimes, so you know, not that this is going to give a distinguished, you know, size without me pulling it out of the tank, the fish out of the tank, and measuring it, which I'm not going to do. But if I throw some size pellets that everybody's pretty familiar with, you can see how it relates to the fish. So let's get it started. All right, here you go. I've got the 2 mil in my hand. Let's see if it's a little blurry there. But it's just some 2 mil pellets, not a whole lot. The fish are ready for it. I'll dump it in. And you can kind of see them floating around the pellets there. They actually kind of look like air bubbles next to the fish. I mean, the fish are getting them. But really, you can see a lot of them are kind of ignoring it. You can tell they really don't know what's going on. Obviously, I don't feed 2 mil, so I just kind of did that as a starter. Jump up to the 3. Same thing, I'm not going to put very many in here, but just enough to, you can kind of see in my hand here. Some 3 mil. Now I do occasionally mix in some 3 mil with their other stuff, so they should get a little bit more crazy on this. You can see definitely the smaller fish really go crazy for it. The snook's looking around, he might have just got one there. But definitely like the 3 mil, I do that more for the smaller guys that are in here. Not so much for the bigger ones. Now we'll get into what I always feed them here, the old 6 mil. Now I haven't fed these guys for a couple days, so make sure that they're really good and hungry. Now you can see the size of the 6 mil compared to everything else. I'm going to go ahead and give that a toss, and then of course we got a lot more reaction there. Oh, coming up for some more. And finally we'll go with 10. 10, I don't really throw a whole lot of these in here for them, but you can see these guys are big chunks. We'll toss those in. Oop. Yeah, you see the little Argentia, can't even get the 10 mil in his mouth. The rest of them are all gone. I've got one on top of the glass here. See if I can do this. Just kind of drop it in. And the Bacordi just scarfed it right down. And that's the Bacordi, you know, one of the average size fish now in this tank. He was one of the smaller ones, but definitely putting on size. Just kind of shows you that these guys can handle some pellets, some good sized pellets. They're all good sized fish. Alright, I couldn't finish off the video without doing a little peacock bass feeding. Nobody really questions these guys' size, but I will do the same thing. I'm not going to go with the 2 mil because those are just ridiculously too small. These 3 mil are going to be 2, but I'm going to do it just for fun. Toss it in, and I mean almost no reaction. I mean pretty much every pellet is going right to the bottom because they just aren't used to something that small. You've seen the minimal reaction, but now if you're saying that's going to, you know, dirty up the water, I do have 2 Raphael catfish in here. You can see the one in the log there's underbelly, and then there's another one underneath. Let's see if I can zoom in on him. He's right in there. So that'll give these guys something to eat. And he actually popped his head out, so he might even be a rare view of him. So he's going to come over here and actually eat some of it. So there you go. It's actually pretty cool. I mean, I almost never see this guy. You know, I always see them in their spots, but they never come out. So there you go. Raphael catfish getting a little food. He's actually got a little bit of size to him too. So now that we've got that, let's go to the jumbo. Like I said, these are the 6 mil again. I'll show it to you. Now I do throw in these just kind of a supplement because the bass kind of just demolished the 10s, but I just throw them in there. See, go a little crazy. But even some of these kind of still fall. One's going to hit the Raphael catfish or land right in front of them. So, I'm going to go with that. Now we'll get in here and let's see here. I got a big handful. Oop, just dropped one. These are the 10 mils. If I don't put a big handful in, it becomes, oops, sorry. It's kind of hard to film it and feed them at the same time, but there you go. I mean, a lot of water in the glass. Happens every time. Throw in a few more. Those 10 mils look pretty small. So that's it, guys. Just had a little fun with this video, showing a little bit of pellet size compared to the fish size. So I'm glad I did it, because then I got to see this guy. And you know, I always talk about him in the video, and I know they never come out, but there's that one. Everything doing well in this tank, guys. You see all the watermarks on the glass now. Pike doing great. Kind of a side note, this guy, I remember he was so aggressive, I had him in the 75 by himself forever. He's been in here. I would say minimal aggression, not to say he has none. He will occasionally spar with the Vija black belt, but pretty much leaves everybody else alone. So somewhat of a success story so far, and he's been in here now for about 3 weeks, so I'm pretty excited about that. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, they're just stupid fish videos. Take care and have a good weekend. Later.